You're the amazing Spider-Man. Spectacular Spider-Man. A few other choices.
Attention, all Fortnite gamers. John Wick is in great danger and he needs your help to wipe out the squads in the Tilted Towers. But to do this, he needs Golden Scar and a couple of Chug Jugs. To help him, all he needs is your credit card number, the 3 digits on the back, and the expiration month and year. But you gotta be quick so that John Wick can secure the bag and achieve the epic victory royal.
It is now skeleton time.
I think I'll go outside. Hey there, neighbor.
Fuck off!
Okay.
Felt like the natural progression to me from Little Big Planet, really. Continue trying to bring back that ability for people that buy consoles to better make stuff for it.
When we play what the community make, it's just so random. I call it the David Lynch generator. We don't know how Dreams is going to get used. Honestly, nobody knows.
I kind of feel like there's going to be this moment which people have where they sit and make something and they remember what it's like to make things again.
I think we're just making the game of our own lives, and that's the only idea we've ever had, and that's Media Molecule.
It's about all of us all working on this thing together, so it's like the ultimate jam, like with anything.
Like a big mega jam, actually.
It's been like a mega jam, yeah.
With all the laughs and tears that come along with those kind of things. There's a play experience in there. If you're not interested in create, it's irrelevant. You don't have to be a YouTuber to enjoy YouTube, you know. There's going to be some amazing things to play and experience in Dreams. You'll never need to buy another computer game ever again. We're going to destroy the games industry.
Oh God, no!
Felt like the natural progression to me from Little Big Planet, really. Continue trying to bring back that ability for people that buy consoles to better make stuff for it.
When we play what the community make, it's just so random. I call it the David Lynch generator. We don't know how Dreams is going to get used.
Bye, bitch. Wow, that hurt a lot, actually. Fuck you, dick. Speed gear. Scoop. Fuck that. We might have to heal before the instant kill spikes. We'll see. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'll see you guys tonight. I forget what we're playing, but it's gonna be good. Bye. Holy shit. Oh my god.
So I'm gonna shake it up, especially with these vinegar-based sauces where you're gonna get some settling. So when you see it at the grocery store, it might be a little clear on the top, totally natural, and just know to shake it. So aroma-wise, it's a vinegar-based sauce, so you definitely pick that up right away. But you don't get the burn in the nostrils that you'll get with the standard distilled vinegar. This has a little more warmth to it, a little more pungency. Some types of natural vinegars, where it's a little closer to the fermentation, you'll get a little bit of that funkiness to it, which I think makes it really interesting. Let's take a look at this guy here. Give it a shake too. I'm not sure as necessary here. Sweet aroma, definitely. Getting, yeah, lots of chili pepper smell. It smells almost faintly like strawberries. I'm curious about the type of pepper in there. Let's give these a try. I love that. So taste-wise, these vinegar sauces, picking it up in the cheeks right away. Heat-wise, not super hot, not picking up a ton of heat. Sweet on the back of the tongue though, so that's interesting. It's hard to put the finger on exactly what type of pepper is in there, but nice vinegar tones. You can tell it's a quality vinegar in there. Let's give this other guy a try. Definitely a lot more saltiness right off the bat. You get salt on the tip of the tongue. Nice chili peppers though. I'm thinking cayenne or Anaheim pepper. Overall though, the salt kind of dominates the flavor. So guessing which of these is more expensive, I'd have to go with A on this one. Just based on the look of it, I'm guessing it's a smaller batch process that went into making this product. I can see the ingredients, I see the seeds from the peppers that are in there. Definitely more nuance. Tasting the vinegar, it's not standard distilled white vinegar. It's something with a little more interest to it and fermentation that's a little more active. The sauce over here, while still really tasty, had a lot of salt to it, and that always makes me a little bit questioning. When I taste a lot of salt in a product, what's that salt covering up? Also, the consistency that we see here, perfectly uniform throughout, tells me there's a very commercialized process. So the types of machinery that they use to make a sauce with that type of consistency on the shelf is not something that's really going to have a lot of involvement by hand. My guess is that A is more expensive. Let's take a look. Yeah, that makes sense. So when you're shopping for a vinegar-based sauce at the not something that's really going to have a lot of involvement by hand. My guess is that A is more expensive. Let's take a look. Yeah, that makes sense. When you're shopping for a vinegar-based sauce at the grocery store, just look at the type of vinegar that they're using. The most common that we see is distilled white vinegar, and that's been used for a long time, and people use it for cleaning around the house and for cooking and preserving. Apple cider vinegar, which I suspect is what's in here, has become really popular in the last few years. People like it for its supposed health benefits, but I really like it for its flavor. It has a little more pungency to it, a little more funk. But vinegar can be fermented from all kinds of different things. So as you travel around the world, in China they have black vinegar fermented from rice, and in South Korea they have persimmon vinegar. It's all kinds of fun stuff going on, so there's a big variety, and we're seeing more and more hot sauce makers leveraging that variety. Alright, let's take a look at what we have here. Rich red color, not a lot of movement at all. I can turn it totally upside down. It's really taken its time. Very uniform consistency throughout. Not seeing much of anything colored here. Little flecks of pepper flesh here and there. Whereas over here, definitely faster movement. And sometimes that can be related to the content of the sauce, and sometimes also a lot of hot sauces that are out there, you're going to see artificial thickeners or things like xanthan gum designed to make them not move around as much. So usually if something's moving pretty easy, that could be a good sign that it's natural. To me, it looks almost creamy, and normally when we see that in a hot sauce, it's usually because there's oil in there, and when the oil is whipped or blended as part of the sauce making process, it'll emulsify a little bit and give it almost this creamy look to it that almost always is. It's not dairy. Let's see how they smell. Definitely getting healthy notes of garlic in there and a little bit of funk, maybe something like fish sauce or some type of fermentation. Almost a little bit of a pickly smell. Appealing though. Whoa, that's different. Smells definitely like peppercorns. So not chili peppers themselves, but peppercorns like black pepper that we think of that'll have a much more floral aroma. But really appealing and nice too. Let's give them a try. Okay, that's sriracha. You would know it anywhere. Really tasty. Okay, that's sriracha. You would know it anywhere. Really tasty. So anybody's free to call their sauces sriracha, and some people will do it as an homage to some original sauce. Some people do it as referencing a place in Thailand, and some people do it just because that term has become so synonymous with hot sauce where they thought that that's just what you call hot sauce. The classic elements that I picked up in here told me right away what this is. It's a little bit of that pickled flavor paired with the overt sweetness and that medium heat. Really indicates to me that this is sriracha. So let's give this other one a try. Right away, super bright up front. Whoa. Front of the mouth, getting flavors of lemon, ginger, super floral. This is loaded with those peppercorns. And then just a hint of sweetness towards the back. And now a heat that is slowly building. This is actually a pretty hot sauce. Really tasty though. This is for people who are well versed in hot sauce and who like it at the spicier end of things. I might actually have some more of this one just to cool off. Hot sauce to cool down. Thinking Asian for these sauces because of the sriracha flavors, the garlic that's in there, the pickled flavors, strong indicator. And in this sauce here, the ginger and the very floral peppercorns that are in there really give a strong Asian vibe to it. So definitely considering the amount of heat that was in this one, the mouthfeel, the different types of ingredients and aroma, I'm definitely going to guess that this is the more expensive sauce. This one tastes really high quality, but a lot of sugar in there. It's a little more day-to-day and pedestrian. You could use a lot of it, so I don't imagine it would be too pricey. So let's take a look. Yeah, definitely more expensive over here. Important to keep in mind when evaluating the price differences with different things that they each have their place. You know, if you want to go nuts and use a ton of sauce, something like this might be a better bet. That being said, I imagine that this bottle for $18 is going to last you a lot longer than this one over here because with this sauce, you're really only going to be using a small amount at a time. When we talk about